Many people have asked me if I'm excited about the new Lord of the Rings series that will debut on Amazon Prime. They ask me that because they know I'm a huge fan of J.R.R. Tolkien's work. One of the first books I remember when I was young is The Hobbit. My mother actually read it to my sister and I when we were little. I went on to read The Lord of the Rings. In fact, I've now read it several times. My whole family loves The Lord of the Rings. We were in Hawaii in 2001 when The Fellowship of the Ring came out. That beautiful island with so many things to do and see. And what were we doing? Waiting in line at a cinema to go see the debut of The Fellowship of the Ring. I loved those movies. I also saw the Hobbit movies, but I was a little disappointed in the Hobbit movies. Even though I really do enjoy that book, the Hobbit movies left me a little wanting, which does give me a little bit of trepidation about this upcoming show on Amazon Prime. It's set before the events of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. In fact, thousands of years before. It is a prequel, if you will, to what was happening in Middle-earth, the land of The Lord of the Rings. I don't know what to expect. That time period, if you know that history, is a much more violent and sometimes sad time period for Middle-earth. But at the same time, I have to say, I am very excited to have some new content to watch that has to do specifically with The Lord of the Rings. I was never big in Game of Thrones. That's just me. I'm not judging anyone else. But for me, I like a pretty happily ever after type of story, which The Lord of the Rings, for the most part, was. And I look forward to going back to a universe that is filled with hope and goodness, even if it could end up being a little bit disappointing in the end. So yes, I am looking forward to this new Lord of the Rings series, even if I'm also nervous that it won't hold up as much as those great Lord of the Rings movies and the Lord of the Rings books.